My topic is pricing based on competitors in detail explain, and let's go to the topic and let's go to the start. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy used by businesses to determine the optimal price for their products or services. By analyzing the prices set by competitors, a company can gain insights into market trends, positioning, and perceived value. Here are a few steps to consider when using competitor-based pricing. Identify your competitors. Begin by identifying the main competitors in your industry or market segment. These can be direct competitors who offer similar products or services, or indirect competitors who offer alternatives that fulfill the same customer needs. Analyze competitor pricing. Study the pricing strategies of your competitors. Look at their product offerings, pricing models, for example, one-time purchase, subscription, freemium, pricing tiers or packages, discounts, and any promotional offers. This analysis will help you understand how your competitors are positioning themselves and what price ranges they are targeting. Determine your value proposition. Assess your own product or service's unique value proposition and differentiation factors. Consider factors such as quality, features, benefits, customer service, brand reputation, and any other value add that sets you apart from your competitors. Positioning strategy. Decide how you want to position your offering in relation to your competitors. You may choose to offer a lower-priced alternative, position yourself as a premium provider with higher prices, or match the competition's pricing while focusing on other differentiating factors. Pricing decisions. Based on the above analysis, determine the pricing range you want to target. It can be below, at, or above your competitors' prices, depending on your strategy and market positioning. Consider your costs, profit margins, and overall business goals while setting your prices. Monitor and adjust. Keep a close eye on your competitors' pricing over time and assess the impact on your business. Market dynamics can change, and new competitors may enter the scene, so it's important to regularly evaluate your pricing strategy and make adjustments as needed. Remember that competitor-based pricing should be just one aspect of your overall pricing strategy. Other factors such as cost analysis, customer demand, market conditions, and value-based pricing should also be considered to arrive at an optimal pricing decision. Competitive pricing is the process of selecting strategic price points to best take advantage of a product or service-based market relative to competition. This pricing method is used more often by businesses selling similar products, since services can vary from business to business, while the attributes of a product remain similar. This type of pricing strategy is generally used once a price for a product or service has reached a level of equilibrium, which occurs when a product has been on the market for a long time and there are many substitutes for the product. Competitive pricing is the process of selecting strategic price points to best take advantage of a product or service-based market relative to competition. Competitive pricing is used more by businesses selling similar products, since services can vary from business to business, while the attributes of a product remain similar. Competitive pricing is generally used once a price for a product or service has reached a level of equilibrium. Competition-based pricing is the pricing of goods and services that is based on what the competitors are charging. The term can be used in a broad sense to include any competitive strategy, including product design and marketing decisions, such as targeting niches where competition is low or creating a new product designed to compete with specific competitors. A strong competitor-based pricing strategy is built on research. When you understand how the top competitors in your market are pricing their products and how that pricing might impact customers' expectations, you have a foundation for setting your new products or services rates. Once you know the competitors that make up your market, perform a competitive pricing analysis to dig into their pricing models and positioning strategies to build a map of current trends. Make sure to look at not only their pricing but also the way it's packaged, the types of tiers they use, and the features they differentiate on. This research will help you understand what types of pricing and positioning customers expect in the market, so you can choose the best price for your product or service. Average the price of all competitors. Creating a pricing map will help you understand what all of your different competitors are doing individually, but it's also important to look at all of this pricing data in aggregate as well. To get the latter view, calculate the average price of your product type across competitors. Knowing this average, you'll have a benchmark price to compare your own product's rates to. As the name suggests, this pricing model requires you to align your price based on your competitors. Compared to the value-based pricing strategy, you won't need to do sophisticated research and analyze how much potential clients are willing to pay. Everything is based on competitor prices, which makes it easy for you to kickstart your new business. While this pricing may seem like an easy win, it's not that simple. In e-commerce it makes sense because you can use a variety of tools to track your competitors' prices, and adjust yours accordingly. For agencies, though, it's a bit more complicated, especially if you're new to the market. You'll need to find things that set you apart from the competition, as you're neither using premium prices nor low ones. Competition-based pricing offers a straightforward approach, using competitor prices as a baseline, allowing for easy implementation without extensive research. While initially appealing, competition-based pricing may not be sustainable in the long run, as more businesses adopt similar strategies. Explore alternative pricing strategies, such as tiered pricing, value-based pricing, and project-based pricing, which can offer more sustainable and differentiated approaches in highly competitive markets. To start off your strategy, first you need to research your competitors. Find everyone in the same niche, offering similar services. Note down their prices in a spreadsheet and use the average function in Google Sheets to find the average price they offer. This might not be very easy at first, because some agencies do not make their pricing public. You should still try to get as many data points as possible in order to make good pricing decisions. Match their price. You probably know this from supermarkets and electronic chains that offer to match the price if you find a product cheaper somewhere else. This promise isn't sellable as an agency, but you can still price your services the same as your competitors. Keep in mind that matching a price alone is not a guarantee for success. You need to also match their quality and service delivery, and that is not straightforward. An established agency has processes in place that allow them to run a lean business. They might be using a client portal software such as SPP, have set up automations, and are partnering up with other agencies to resell services. You'll have to catch up with their way of doing business if you want to have a solid profit margin. Offer a lower price. If you decide on making your pricing lower than the competition, in theory you'll be able to attract clients more easily. The cheaper prices are after all what differentiates you from other agencies. You'll still have the same issue as with the price matching strategy. Without lean processes, you might spend more money on delivering the services than you're making selling them. Low prices can also cut into your profit margins, making it hard to hire new talent and scale your agency. If you do decide to offer low prices, try to focus on revenue from recurring services as it helps you keep an eye on your cash flow, and make decisions more easily. Opt for the premium price. If you prefer to establish a premium brand, and you think you have a chance after conducting a competitive pricing analysis, you can choose higher prices than your competitors. This only works if you have a strong brand or a team consisting of industry experts that you can use to position your brand. The biggest challenge will be to stay ahead of everyone else in the market and to innovate. A premium brand cannot just offer the same services as the rest, they should demonstrate that they are the best. This in itself can be very tricky to achieve, as it's only possible with talented people who can think outside the box. Determining pricing based on competitors is a common strategy in business, known as competitive pricing. While I can provide you with some general guidance, please note that specific pricing decisions should be made based on comprehensive market research and analysis tailored to your industry and target market. Here are some steps to consider when setting prices based on competitors. Identify your competitors. Begin by identifying direct competitors who offer similar products or services to yours. Research both established and emerging competitors in your industry. Evaluate competitor pricing. Analyze the pricing strategies of your competitors. Look at their pricing models, price ranges, discounts, and any other pricing-related tactics they employ. Consider factors such as product quality, features, and customer value perception. Understand your unique value proposition, assess your unique selling points and the value you provide to customers. Determine what sets your product or service apart from the competition. Consider aspects like quality, innovation, customer service, or additional features. Determine your pricing objectives. Define your pricing objectives based on your business goals. Are you aiming for market penetration, or targeting a specific customer segment? Clear objectives will help guide your pricing decisions. Positioning strategy. Decide how you want to position your product in relation to competitors. Will you position yourself as a premium, mid-range, or budget option? This positioning will influence your pricing strategy. Pricing strategy: select an appropriate pricing strategy based on your research and objectives. Options include cost-plus pricing: add a predetermined profit margin to your production or service costs. Competitive pricing: set prices in line with or slightly below your competitors' prices. Value-based pricing: determine prices based on the perceived value of your product or service to the customer. Penetration pricing: set initially low prices to gain market share and establish your brand. Skimming pricing: set higher prices to target early adopters or customers willing to pay a premium for new products. Adjustments and differentiation: consider factors beyond price that can differentiate your offering, such as product quality, features, customer experience, or added value. This allows you to justify higher prices or attract customers even if your prices are slightly higher than competitors. Monitor and adapt: continuously monitor market dynamics, customer preferences, and competitor pricing strategies. Stay flexible and be prepared to adjust your prices accordingly to stay competitive. Remember that pricing decisions should be based on a comprehensive analysis of your specific market conditions, customer preferences, and business goals. It's also important to consider factors such as production costs, profit margins, and long-term sustainability when setting prices. When determining pricing based on competitors, businesses often employ a strategy known as competitive pricing. This approach involves analyzing the pricing strategies of competitors and setting prices for their own products or services accordingly. Here's a step-by-step guide on how to determine pricing based on competitors. Identify your competitors. Start by identifying the main competitors in your industry or market segment. These are the businesses that offer similar products or services to your target customers. Analyze competitor pricing. Research the pricing strategies of your competitors. Look at their pricing models, including whether they offer different pricing tiers or packages, any discounts or promotions they offer, and any unique value propositions they provide to justify their pricing. Compare product or service features. Compare the features, quality, and value of your offerings with those of your competitors. Determine whether your product or service has any unique advantages or differentiating factors that could justify higher pricing or allow for lower pricing. Consider target customer segments. Identify your target customer segments and understand their preferences, needs, and price sensitivity. Determine how your pricing strategy aligns with the value perception of your target customers. Set pricing objectives. Determine your pricing objectives based on your business goals. Are you aiming for market leadership, maximizing profit margins, or gaining market share? This will help you determine whether you want to price above, below, or at par with your competitors. Choose a pricing strategy based on your analysis of competitor pricing, product differentiation, and customer preferences. Choose a pricing strategy. Some common strategies include price matching, setting prices at the same level as your competitors. Price skimming, setting higher prices to emphasize the unique value of your product or service. Penetration pricing, setting lower prices to gain market share and attract price-sensitive customers. Value-based pricing, setting prices based on the perceived value or benefits your product or service provides. Monitor and adjust, regularly monitor the market, customer feedback, and competitor pricing changes. Adjust your prices as needed to remain competitive and align with market dynamics. Remember, while competitor analysis is a valuable tool, it's essential to consider other factors as well, such as your own costs, profit margins, and overall business strategy. Simple implementation: you're not required to do a lot of research because you'll take the prices of your competitors as a baseline. Once you've collected the pricing data, you just need to find the average and implement it, then see if it works for your business. Low risk: you don't have to invest a lot of time and money into research, which makes it easy to launch your business compared to the other types of pricing strategies. Plus, your competitors will have adjusted their prices after years of data collection. Not sustainable: once you enter the market with a low pricing strategy, you'll compete with more and more businesses trying to do the same. This means you'll have to continuously optimize your processes in order to improve your profit margins, and there's a limit you'll hit eventually. Trouble differentiating: the top competitors in your market have the advantage that they've been around for a while, and they have case studies to prove their experience and knowledge. How can you compete with that? A lower price might work in some cases, but it's not always enough to attract leads. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy in business, known as competitive pricing. This approach involves setting the price of a product or service based on the prices charged by competitors in the market. By analyzing and benchmarking against competitors' pricing, businesses can position themselves competitively and attract customers. As an AI language model, I don't have access to current market conditions or competitor data. However, here are a few considerations regarding pricing based on competitors that may help. Research the competition, analyze the pricing models of your competitors and compare the features they offer with your product/service. Based on this, adjust your pricing strategy. Differentiate your offering. If your product/service is unique, you can charge a higher price as there is no direct comparison. If the competition has similar offerings, differentiation is necessary to justify higher prices. Look at your cost structure. Competitor pricing gives an indication of what the market is willing to pay. However, before pricing your product/service, determine the full cost structure to avoid offering prices that lead to losses. Adjust pricing gradually. Pricing strategies need to be tested, evaluated, and adjusted as needed. Avoid drastic changes and adjust prices in a gradual manner, as these cannot always be reversed if pricing fails. Communicate value. Communicate the unique value proposition of your product/service clearly to customers. This creates a perception of value beyond price alone and helps justify higher prices. Identify key competitors. Start by identifying the main competitors in your industry or market segment. These are the businesses that offer similar products or services to your target customers. Research competitors' pricing. Conduct thorough research to gather information on your competitors' pricing strategies. This may involve visiting their websites, checking their promotional materials, or even making direct inquiries. Look for pricing information on similar products or services, including any discounts or special offers. Compare product or service features. Assess the features, quality, and value provided by your product or service compared to those offered by competitors. Consider factors such as brand reputation, customer reviews, additional services, or unique selling propositions. This analysis will help you determine the positioning of your product in relation to your competitors. Analyze pricing strategies. Examine how your competitors have priced their offerings. Identify any pricing trends, such as premium pricing, discount pricing, or value-based pricing. Take note of any variations in pricing based on different customer segments, geographic locations, or purchasing quantities. Determine your pricing objectives. Define your own pricing objectives based on your business strategy. For example, you may aim to maximize market share, maximize profitability, or position your brand as a premium offering. Your pricing strategy should align with these objectives. Set your pricing strategy. Based on your analysis of competitors' pricing and your own objectives, determine the pricing strategy that suits your business. This may involve pricing your product lower than competitors to gain market share, matching the average market price, or charging a premium price for unique features or superior quality. Continuously monitor and adjust. Pricing is an ongoing process. Regularly monitor your competitors' pricing to stay updated on any changes or market trends. Adjust your pricing strategy as needed to remain competitive and achieve your business goals. Remember, pricing based solely on competitors may not always be the best approach. Consider other factors such as your costs, target customer preferences, and overall market conditions. Striking a balance between competitive pricing and your unique value proposition will help you establish a strong position in the market. Tiered pricing, a popular strategy for agencies selling subscription-based services. You can, for instance, bundle your content writing services into different tiers that offer services and features at different price points. The lowest one only includes content writing, while the higher-priced one includes also SEO optimization with a tool such as Surfer SEO. Value-based pricing, one of the trickier strategies to put into practice because it requires a lot of research and testing. For this to work, you need to know your customer, what they are willing to pay for a service, and what kind of services they find valuable. All this work you enjoy higher profit margins. Project-based pricing, you need to charge a fixed fee for a service or project, which requires you to be excellent in estimating the workload required. Nailing the scope of the project is not easy, which is why only experienced agencies are able to use this pricing method. With competition-based pricing, competitors' prices are used as a benchmark. And products are priced at, below, or above competitor prices, rather than pricing based on customer demand or production costs. It's also known as a competitor-based pricing or a competitive pricing strategy. Competition-based pricing is also known as competitor-based pricing or a competitive pricing strategy. It's often used by businesses that sell similar products. For example, retail companies often use this method because prospective customers often evaluate the switching cost between each competitor, for example, lower cost versus higher quality, and the products are relatively similar in design and function. Businesses have three options for pricing their product with a competitor-based pricing strategy: price below competitor prices, price match competitor prices, price above competitor prices. If companies choose to set their prices lower than competitors, they'll be a low-cost leader in the market. Salespeople can communicate their product's value and attract prospects to the low price. Before decreasing their prices, businesses often lower production and overhead costs to make sure their profit margin doesn't shrink too much. When a business matches the price of the competition, they need to set themselves apart from the competition. This is often done through creative marketing and branding techniques that help create a unique value proposition. A company that chooses to set its price above competitor prices has to justify the premium price. This can be done by offering more features, additional benefits, for example, expert customer service, or creating higher quality product than competitors. With a competitive pricing strategy, you'll stay on top of the competition and make your pricing dynamic compared to other competitors in the market. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy used by businesses to determine the pricing for their products or services. By analyzing the prices set by their competitors, companies can make informed decisions about how to position themselves in the market and set their own prices accordingly. Here are a few steps you can take to develop a pricing strategy based on your competitors. Identify your competitors. Begin by identifying the main competitors in your industry or market segment. Look for businesses that offer similar products or services to yours and target a similar customer base. Analyze competitor pricing. Once you have identified your competitors, study their pricing strategies. Look at the prices they charge for comparable products or services, and try to understand the factors that influence their pricing decisions. Consider factors such as quality, features, customer service, brand reputation, and any additional value they offer. Determine your value proposition. Assess your own product or service and determine your unique value proposition. Identify the key features or benefits that set you apart from your competitors. This analysis will help you understand how your offering compares to theirs and whether you can justify charging a premium or need to offer a lower price. Positioning. Decide on the positioning you want to adopt in the market. You can choose to position your offering as a premium product with higher prices, a budget-friendly option with lower prices, or somewhere in between. Consider how your pricing will align with your target market's expectations and the image you want to project. Set your prices. Based on your analysis of competitor pricing and your value proposition, determine the price range that makes sense for your product or service. Consider factors such as production costs, desired profit margins, and market demand. It's important to strike a balance between profitability and competitiveness. Monitor and adjust. Pricing is not a one-time decision. Continuously monitor your competitors' pricing and market conditions. If you notice significant changes in their pricing strategies or market dynamics, you may need to adjust your own prices to remain competitive. Remember that while competitor pricing can provide valuable insights, it should not be the sole determinant of your pricing strategy. Consider your own costs, value proposition, and target market to ensure your pricing aligns with your overall business goals. Prices are dynamic. Since you're basing the price of your product based on competitor benchmarks, prices can change as your business grows and develops. Competitive pricing analysis will keep you informed so you can compete with market leaders. And price tracking software can help you automate this analysis. It's simple to execute. With a relatively simple analysis of your competitors and their prices, you can determine your selling price without any complicated formulas or calculations. Whether there are 2 competitors in the market or 200, you'll still be able to evaluate their prices to set your own. It can be combined with other pricing strategies. Competition-based pricing focuses solely on the competition, ignoring consumer demand and production costs. It's often in a business' best interest to use more than one pricing strategy to take these additional factors into account. For example, a SaaS company can look at the cost to develop and market its software, and use the cost-plus method to determine its selling price. Before settling on a final price, they can see where it places them in comparison to similar competitors in the market. With a pricing model that combines both strategies, they'll be able to stay ahead of the competition and cover their costs. Segment your target market. Different market segments might have different needs and willingness to pay. Consider offering different pricing plans for different segments. Monitor and update your pricing, keep an eye on the market and adjust your pricing according to changes in market conditions, competitors, and customer feedback. Regular updates can improve profitability and customer satisfaction. Offer discounts and promotions. Offering discounts and promotions can attract new customers, retain existing customers, and increase sales. Be strategic in when and how you offer discounts to maximize their impact. Use psychological pricing tactics. Utilize pricing strategies such as odd pricing, setting prices just below a whole number, like $4.99 instead of $5. Bundle pricing, offering discounts for purchasing multiple items together, and anchoring, presenting the most expensive option first to make other options seem more reasonable. Consider value-based pricing. Pricing based on the perceived value of your product or service can increase profitability and customer satisfaction. This involves understanding what your target market values and setting prices accordingly. It ignores consumer demand. Competition-based pricing assumes that competitors are pricing their products intelligently and that other players in the market should follow suit. This pricing strategy works well if a few businesses in the market use it. But if a large portion of the market uses a competition-based pricing strategy, the market will eventually lose touch with consumer demand. This is because prices either remain stagnant from following the lead of a primary competitor, or companies change their prices on a whim based on competitors pursuing the same competitive pricing strategy. It's easy to become passive. Since it's so simple to base prices solely on the competition, businesses risk becoming complacent in their price setting. They might ignore other signs, for example, a drop in profit margin or a change in consumer demand, that indicate they should adjust their pricing strategy. It's not ideal for small retailers. Oftentimes, smaller retailers have limited funds, which can make a competition-based pricing strategy challenging. If they price their product too low, this could cut into their profit margins and hurt the business. And if they set the price too high, they might not have the financial means to outdo their competitors and live up to the price. For example, lack of capital, resources, employees. Here are a few competition-based pricing examples that demonstrate how this pricing strategy is often implemented. Competition-based pricing is a pricing strategy where businesses use competitor prices as benchmarks. For example, let's say a pasta sauce company matches the price of its competitors. How do they set themselves apart from the competition? They create a strong brand that gives back to the community and donates some of their profit to charity. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy in business to determine the price of a product or service relative to what competitors are offering. By analyzing the prices set by competitors, a company can make informed decisions about its own pricing strategy. Here are some common approaches to pricing based on competitors. Price matching, setting the price of a product or service equal to that of competitors. This strategy aims to be competitive and ensures that customers do not have a reason to choose a competitor solely based on price. Price leader, setting the price slightly higher than the average price of competitors, positioning your product or service as a premium offering. This strategy implies that your offering provides additional value or unique features to justify the higher price. Price follower, setting the price slightly lower than the average price of competitors, targeting price-sensitive customers. This strategy aims to attract customers who prioritize affordability and can be effective when combined with cost-cutting measures or economies of scale. The price lower than competitors, often as an initial strategy to enter a new market or gain market share. The goal is to attract customers with a lower price and then build brand loyalty or increase prices gradually over time. Price differentiation, setting different prices for different customer segments based on their willingness to pay or specific needs. This strategy allows a company to capture additional value from customers who are willing to pay more while offering lower prices to price-sensitive customers. When using pricing based on competitors, it's important to consider factors such as the quality of your product or service, unique features or benefits, target market positioning, and overall business objectives. It's also crucial to regularly monitor and adjust your pricing strategy to remain competitive in a dynamic market. Price below competitor prices. A grocery store chain has its own line of cereal. It analyzes the prices of the brand name cereals and prices its own cereal below the average price of the competition. They'll hope to make more sales based on the assumption that consumers will choose their low-cost product over the pricier cereal options. Price match competitor prices. There's a gas station on one street corner who has its standard gas priced at $3.18. You look across the street and see a different gas station offering gas at the same price. Both gas stations sell a similar product, and the force of the market has resulted in each business selecting the same price. Price above competitor prices. Let's say a computer company is trying to determine a price for its laptop. It looks at the competition and decides it can make the most profit by selecting a price that's above competitor prices. How does the company attract customers to a higher price point? It sets itself apart from the competition by offering a premium product with a sleek design and additional features. Since the competitors don't offer these perks, consumers will be more likely to pick the premium laptop. With competition-based pricing, you'll be able to keep up with the Joneses, aka your competitors. As with any pricing strategy, you'll want to evaluate its advantages and disadvantages. But, with the proper planning, a competitive strategy can be a valuable addition to your pricing model. Offer a loyalty program. A loyalty program rewards customers for repeat business and encourages them to continue shopping with your business. You can offer rewards such as discounts, free products, or exclusive access to sales and events. Implement dynamic pricing. Dynamic pricing involves adjusting prices based on demand, competition, and other market factors. This strategy can help maximize profits and ensure that prices remain competitive. Experiment with pricing. Don't be afraid to experiment with different pricing strategies to see what works best for your business. Test different price points and promotions, and track the results to determine what drives sales and profitability. Monitor and adjust pricing regularly. It's important to regularly monitor your pricing strategy and adjust as needed. Keep an eye on market trends, customer feedback, and competition to ensure your prices remain competitive and attractive to customers. Provide excellent customer service. Providing excellent customer service can help increase customer satisfaction and loyalty, leading to repeat business and positive word-of-mouth marketing. Make sure you prioritize training and support for your staff to ensure they are equipped to handle customer inquiries and issues. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy used by businesses to determine their own pricing strategies. By analyzing the prices set by competitors for similar products or services, a company can gain insights into market trends, customer expectations, and competitive positioning. Here are some steps to consider when using competitor-based pricing. Identify key competitors. Determine the main competitors in your industry or market segment. These are the companies that offer products or services similar to yours and target the same customer base. Compare product features and quality. Assess the features, quality, and value proposition of your product or service compared to your competitors. Identify any unique selling points or advantages that may justify a higher price. Analyze competitor pricing. Research the pricing strategies of your competitors. This can be done through market research, competitor analysis tools, or by monitoring their websites, advertisements, and promotional materials. Pay attention to the different pricing models, discounts, and pricing tiers they offer. Determine your pricing objectives. Define your own pricing objectives based on your business goals, target market, and positioning. Consider factors such as profitability, market share, customer acquisition, or long-term sustainability. Position yourself in the market. Based on your product's unique value proposition, determine how you want to position yourself in the market. Are you targeting the high-end, luxury segment, or are you aiming for affordability and mass appeal? Your pricing should align with your desired market positioning. Set your pricing strategy. Once you have analyzed your competitors' pricing and considered your own objectives and positioning, develop a pricing strategy that suits your business. This could involve pricing your product above, below, or at the same level as your competitors, depending on factors such as product differentiation, brand reputation, and target customer preferences. Monitor and adjust. Continuously monitor the market, customer feedback, and competitor pricing changes. Stay agile and be prepared to adjust your pricing strategy accordingly to remain competitive and meet your business objectives. Remember, while competitor-based pricing can provide valuable insights, it's important to consider other factors as well, such as your own cost structure, target customer segment, and overall value proposition. Pricing decisions should be based on a comprehensive understanding of your business and the market dynamics. Personalize the customer experience. Personalizing the customer experience can help build stronger relationships with customers and increase loyalty. Use customer data to create personalized recommendations, targeted promotions, and individualized communications. Embrace social media. Social media can be a powerful tool for engaging with customers, building brand awareness, and driving sales. Use platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to communicate with customers, share promotions and updates, and showcase your products. Create a referral program. A referral program encourages customers to refer their friends and family to your business in exchange for rewards or discounts. This can help increase word-of-mouth marketing and bring in new customers. Offer free samples or trials. Offering free samples or trials can help customers experience your products and build trust in your brand. This strategy can be especially effective for new or innovative products. Stay innovative. To maintain a competitive edge, it's important to stay innovative and keep up with changing trends and customer needs. Continuously look for new opportunities to improve your products, services, and customer experience. Pricing based on competitors is a common strategy used by businesses to determine the optimal price for their products or services. By analyzing the pricing strategies of their competitors, businesses can gain insights into market trends, customer expectations, and competitive positioning. Identify your competitors. Start by identifying the key competitors in your industry or market segment. Consider both direct competitors, those offering similar products or services, and indirect competitors, those catering to the same customer needs or providing alternative solutions. Analyze competitor pricing. Study your competitors' pricing strategies. Look for patterns and trends in their pricing structures, such as premium pricing, value-based pricing, or competitive pricing. Pay attention to any discounts, promotions, or pricing tiers they offer. Evaluate value propositions. Compare the value propositions of your product or service with those of your competitors. Assess the unique features, quality, customer service, and other factors that differentiate your offering from others. Determine whether your product justifies a premium price or if you need to compete on cost. Consider target market and positioning. Understand your target market and how your product or service is positioned within it. Analyze the price sensitivity of your customers and consider whether they are willing to pay a premium for your offering or if they are more price conscious. Determine your pricing strategy, based on your analysis of competitor pricing, value propositions, and target market. Decide on the pricing strategy that aligns with your business goals. You may choose to set your price lower than competitors to gain market share, match competitors' pricing to maintain parity, or set a premium price if your offering provides unique value. Monitor and adapt. Pricing should be an ongoing process. Continuously monitor the market, competitors, and customer feedback to evaluate the effectiveness of your pricing strategy. Make adjustments as necessary to remain competitive and maximize profitability. Remember, pricing decisions should not be based solely on your competitors' pricing. It's essential to consider your own costs, profit margins, and the overall value you provide to customers. Competitor pricing analysis is just one component of a comprehensive pricing strategy. Provide excellent customer service. Great customer service can make a lasting impression on customers and keep them coming back. Respond promptly to inquiries, resolve issues quickly and effectively, and go above and beyond to exceed their expectations. Host events or workshops. Hosting events or workshops can not only bring in foot traffic, but also provide a platform to showcase your products and expertise. Events can also create a sense of community around your brand and build stronger relationships with customers. Use video content. Video content is becoming increasingly popular and can be a great way to engage with customers and showcase your products. Create videos that showcase your products in action, provide tutorials or how-to guides, or feature customer testimonials. Get involved in your community. Participating in community events or donating to local causes can help build brand awareness and reputation within your community. It also shows that your business is invested in the well-being of your local area. Show appreciation for your customers. Regularly showing appreciation for your customers can help build strong relationships and increase loyalty. This can be as simple as sending personalized thank you notes or offering exclusive promotions for loyal customers. Collaborate with influencers. Partnering with influencers in your industry or niche can help increase brand awareness and reach a wider audience. Choose influencers who align with your brand values and have a strong following of engaged and relevant followers. Offer discounts or promotions. Offering discounts or promotions can be a great way to entice new customers and encourage repeat business. Consider offering exclusive deals to email subscribers or social media followers to build a strong following. Respond to customer feedback. Take customer feedback seriously and use it to improve your products and service. Respond promptly to any negative feedback and take steps to rectify any issues. Use social media. Social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter can be a great way to connect with customers and showcase your products. Use social media to share engaging content, interact with customers, and build a strong online community. Personalize the shopping experience. Take steps to personalize the shopping experience for customers, such as suggesting relevant products or offering personalized recommendations based on their purchasing history. This can help increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. Use customer loyalty programs. Reward loyal customers with exclusive discounts, freebies, or early access to new products. This can help build a strong sense of community and encourage repeat business. Attend trade shows and events. Participate in trade shows and industry events to showcase your products and network with potential customers and partners. This can help increase brand awareness and credibility. Collaborate with other businesses. Partnering with complementary businesses can help expand your reach and attract new customers. Consider collaborating on joint promotions or events. Offer exceptional customer service. Ensure that your customer service is top-notch by responding promptly to inquiries and resolving any issues or complaints. A positive customer service experience can help build loyalty and attract new customers. Leverage user-generated content. Encourage customers to share their experiences with your products through social media and reviews. This can help build trust and credibility with potential customers. Pricing based on competitors, also known as competitor-based pricing, is a pricing strategy where a company sets its own prices based on the prices of its competitors. This strategy is often used when a company is entering a market with established competitors. To determine the pricing based on competitors, a company will analyze the prices of its competitors and then set its own prices accordingly. The goal is to price products or services in line with the market without being too expensive or too cheap. There are several advantages to competitor-based pricing, including the ability to quickly adapt to changes in the market, the ability to gain market share, and the ability to avoid price wars with competitors. However, there are also some disadvantages, including the potential to leave money on the table by not pricing products or services based on their perceived value, the potential to ignore the company's own costs and profit margins, and the potential to create a race to the bottom in terms of pricing. Overall, while competitor-based pricing can be helpful in certain situations, it is important for companies to also consider other factors such as their own costs, target market, and perceived value when set. Thank you for watching the video and subscribe the channel.